For example, you may realize that potassium is necessary for healthy nutrition. Many people claim the benefits of potassium found in a single banana. But did you know, you can also get adequate potassium in your diet by eating a stalk of broccoli? Try a salad of fresh young spinach topped with pine nuts and stirred with lightly cooked penne. Feta cheese and a light vinaigrette dressing to create the perfect light luncheon meal. Whole grains. Like many other of the best foods, choosing only one type of whole grain for your meals doesn't provide all the variety you need to be nutritionally sound. Often, mixing 2 or more whole grains together will give you complete proteins. For example, brown rice and wheat kernels with a spicy seasoning are a popular dish in many countries. Salmon. Salmon is lean fish and nutritionally one of the best fish choices. It is rich in omega-3 oils that are noted as helping improve the functioning of the brain. Salmon baked whole with just lemon or lime as a seasoning makes a fantastic main dish or a hearty luncheon featured menu item. Salmon is also commonly found in chilled seafood dishes. Legumes. A legume is the name for a variety of fruits with a single dry seed. Legumes are sometimes called pods. Examples of edible legumes are soybeans, peas, dried beans and peanuts, among others. Legumes are rich in iron and high in fiber, making them excellent nutritional choices. Peanuts are a type of legume that have been used to make hundreds of different products, some edible and others with various types of helpful uses. Nuts and seeds. Nature has packed a lot of goodness into small packages. Most everyone has heard of walnuts and pecans, which are very good nutritional products, but did you realize that flax seeds are brain food containing critical non-meat sources of the omega-3 oil? Lean proteins. The keyword here is lean. Some people in Western countries eat far too much protein compared to the rest of the world. Cut down of portion sizes. 3 ounces will provide all the needed protein needed for your day. Also, trim all visible fat from your protein source. Alternatively, use non-meat substitutes such as the complete proteins found in vegetable dishes like beans and brown rice. Tea. Depending on the type of tea you prefer, you can get an energy boost from a cup of green tea, or the calming effect of chamomile tea. Get going with mint teas or start your day with breakfast tea. Herbal teas are soothing, tasty and good for you. Non-herbal teas will help you to stay alert when you need help to function. Olive oil. Olive oil is probably the healthiest substance you can use to keep fat in your diet. You can use it on your salad, mix it with a little vinegar to create your own, or fry other foods in the hot oil. Just make sure that the temperature is not too hot so that the oil is broken down.
I'm going to be talking about BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a neurotrophin, a growth factor that is a protein that plays a vital role in brain health and flexibility of the central nervous system. BDNF acts like a fertilizer for the brain. It helps brain cells grow during early development, as well as supporting adult neurogenesis, which is the growth of new brain cells in adulthood. BDNF also maintains brain circuits through neuroplasticity. Lack of this neurotrophin leads to impaired learning, depression, anxiety, as well as many other neurological conditions, including epilepsy, Alzheimer's, OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and eating disorders. And since 1995, we also know that BDNF is connected to weight loss. A study showed that brain infusion of BDNF induces weight loss in rats through appetite suppression. Another study showed that BDNF could modify circuits important to eating behavior and energy expenditure. Now, in my recent videos, I spoke about BDNF rise through intermittent fasting and regular exercise. But fortunately for us, there are also foods that are known to supply nutrients that increase BDNF levels. Increase these foods in your diet and you ensure healthy functioning of your brain for the long term. There are two nutrients especially known to increase BDNF levels, and these nutrients can be found in a number of foods, which I'll talk about in a minute. The first nutrient is resveratrol. This is a polyphenol known for properties of anti-aging and widely used in the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases. Studies suggest that resveratrol has neuroprotective effects on the body by supplying higher levels of BDNF. This nutrient may also be taken as a supplement, but people should take care, especially if they're using non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and blood thinners, because resveratrol supplementation may increase the bleeding when these other drugs are taken together. It is best taken through food sources, which I'll mention in a moment. Now, the other nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids. This is an essential fat which has many functions throughout our bodies, some which include neuroprotective effects on the brain by normalizing as well as increasing BDNF levels and reducing oxidative damage in the brain. Omega-3 fatty acids also increase BDNF synthesis and signaling between the neurons, as well as synaptic plasticity. Okay, so let's talk about the foods rich in these BDNF supporting nutrients. The first ones are berries. In all of their varieties, berries are a fabulous way to introduce resveratrol into your diet. It is effortless to start consuming these berries, whether through oatmeal, porridge, or as part of a fruit salad. Strawberries, blueberries, mulberries, cranberries, and some other berries you might never have heard of have high resveratrol levels, and this very potent antioxidant is very, very good for the brain function as well as weight loss. The next food is chia seeds. They are a very popular superfood, and there are many reasons why. Chia seeds are very, very rich in the essential omega-3 fats, which increase BDNF levels, as well as being an integral part of cell membranes throughout our entire bodies. These tiny seeds also contain other fatty acids, including omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids, in perfect proportions between them and the omega-3 fats, which is very, very rare in our diet these days. The next foods are grapes. Grapes should be consumed. They are very rich in resveratrol. Other options can consist of red wine and red grape juice, both of which contain high amounts of this critical antioxidant. Although my recommendation is to go for whole black or red grapes instead of drinking the wine or taking them through grape juice, the resveratrol levels are much higher in the natural grapes. But green grapes, although they contain very low levels of resveratrol, they do contain catechins, which are very potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. And they have many, many benefits and are crucial for brain health. So if you like green grapes, you can eat them as well. The next food is walnuts, a very healthy snack packed full of omega-3 fatty acids. We commonly consume these nuts together with dried fruits, maybe raisins, or even other nuts. It's a favorite go-to snack when you're on the run, so eat up. Each walnut is a very rich source of the omega-3 fatty acids, as well as having fiber and many other nutrients along, which support digestive function and brain health. The next food is dark chocolate. 100-gram serving of dark chocolate also contains pretty high levels of resveratrol. So this delicious treat is also good for brain health, although it can be addictive for most people. But if you're not one who becomes addicted to cocoa, then you might enjoy adding raw cocoa powder to your oatmeals or to your snacks, and making yourself a cup of hot cocoa with almond milk to get the benefits of resveratrol. The next food is flax seeds, which may be small, but they are large in nutritional value. Not only are they a good source of omega-3 fats, they also are rich in protein, fiber, magnesium, and vitamin B1. Next time you prepare oatmeal, soups, or any hot dishes, or even salads, you can throw a spoonful of the flax seeds for their very much added benefits. The next food is peanuts. The least of the appreciated nuts, and maybe this is because they are not really a nut, they're actually a legume. Peanuts offer us many tremendous benefits when it comes to providing resveratrol. Peanuts, as well as peanut butter, contain high quantities of this antioxidant, and they are also rich in protein, fiber, vitamin E, magnesium, and the B vitamins B1, B3, and B9, and as well as iron. So very, very healthy food. Just make sure you are eating them from organic sources, and if you choose peanut butter, check the ingredients for added sugars and oils. The next food is curcumin. Turmeric is a root rich in the compound that has almost endless list of health benefits, curcumin. And when BDNF levels are concerned, curcumin has been found to increase these levels very much. Black pepper, along with the turmeric, help the absorption of curcumin in the body to get its many health benefits. So you can agree with me that these many options are delicious. Adding this kind of variety to your eating plan is vital for brain function and will support you in long-term weight loss, as well as being a natural preventative measure for many neurological conditions in the future. So if you want to incorporate BDNF foods in your diet, check out the Guerrilla Diet, and I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up.